Whew. Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another quick chat. Listen, the Shade Room got a chance to, interview some of the victims when it came down to the DJ Envy and Caesar Pina alleged pyramid scheme. Okay, y'all know that Caesar was arrested. DJ Envy, the verdict is still out. His attorney is claiming that he was a victim just like everyone else, although there is incriminating video. And we just gonna have to see incriminating video of the things that he said in the past, and he heavily used his platform to promote said man and said alleged scams. Okay, but he has indeed been arrested. When it comes down to Caesar, DJ Envy, it seems like he's going to cooperate, according to his attorney, with whatever they need in hopes of getting his money back, as well as the money that is belonged to said victims. Okay, so this case has been blowing up all summer. Tony the Closer has been on their head when it comes to this case, as he has been on the head of many other individuals. DJ Envy sent Tony the Closer a cease and desist. He didn't want him discussing him or talking about him or anything like that, but that has not slowed Tony down. Okay, as the story continued to picked up speed real quick. But I want to actually get into the Shade Room, and I want to check out the news reporting that they did on it, give whatever commentary that I may have, because I haven't really checked out the video, but I know there is a video, so I want to check it out. You guys go ahead and like up the video, get ready to leave your thoughts, comments, all of that down below when it comes to this particular news story here. So let's go ahead and switch gears and let's get this thing on the screen, so we ain't got to waste no more time. Okay.
Millionaires, how much money did you invest?
$150,000.
$835,000.
To everyday people,
I gave him 100,000 cash.
the Shade Room has been following the mess
money
for
from?
weeks.
I don't give a
And now it's time to go through the receipts.
Baby, can I just say, when Caesar did that live, baby, you are putting a nail in your own coffin. You are putting a nail in your own coffin. Like, baby, they're gonna send your ass up the river. Well, like, watch, and you don't care because it's being alleged that your ass has done time before. Okay, that's what the people is saying. You've done time before, and here you are. You got a strong cosign like DJ Envy with a powerful network or whatever behind him promoting your bullshit. Girl, you're done. And you're done. I'll be flipping on everybody, okay, Envy included. But let me read what they're saying. They said several investors have come forward after they claimed they were scammed out of hundreds of thousands of dollars by Caesar Pina and a business partner to a popular radio host, DJ Envy. Caesar has since been arrested for misusing investor funds in a Ponzi-like real estate scam where he claimed to be investing funds in flipping #New Jersey properties. Some investors claim they only gave money because of DJ Envy's stamp of approval, and others claim he should be held responsible as well. Although he maintains his innocence in this exclusive with TSR investigates, investigators tell their side of the story, and DJ Envy's a lawyer issues an official statement. Okay, the question is, could DJ Envy simply be a victim of the real estate scam as well? All right, y'all leave y'all thoughts in comments down below on whether you think that he could be a victim. But let me tell y'all this real quick before I press play, because I started thinking about a lot of the videos that Caesar and DJ Envy would go around and do. They would show y'all torn down abandoned buildings, but they never would really show y'all the fixer-uppers. That's what's confusing. And it's like, DJ Envy, that's what's confusing me, as for you to say that you're a victim, but where are the properties that y'all were supposed to be rehabbing, fixing up, and flipping? All we were seeing, from what I've been seeing that's been circulating, are before pictures, before images, these types of houses, but y'all not showing us real projects where there was a beginning, middle, and end. At least give us beginning and end. If you ain't gonna give us the middle, all y'all showing is the beginning. So it's like, girl, I mean, I don't think DJ Envy's hands, in my personal opinion, are as clean as he would want us to believe. But that's just what it is that I'm thinking. But let's go ahead and get into the story, because that don't make no sense. Y'all let me know if y'all seen some some of their finished products. Like, this is what it looked like, and this is what we flipped it to, or whatever, and then we sold it. Like, let me know y'all thoughts, because it's giving sketchy. But let's keep going.
What really is going on here?
The feds are going after Cesar Pena and the real estate enterprise he built with help from DJ Envy.
If it wasn't for DJ Envy, man, I would not have invested my money.
How investigators say Pena was able to trick people into giving him millions of dollars to invest in properties. Why some of the victims say they fell for it. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Duped, deceived, and defeated.
Come on,
it's
duped,
how
deceived,
many
and
of us would
defeated?
feel if you wrote a check to someone with nothing to show for it. And we're talking about a lot of money, $35,000, $100,000, even $500,000. It allegedly happened to dozens of people who say they fell for Cesar Pena's scheme to flip homes and then sell them for profit.
Now, there was a scheme that they set up to come to y'all with the bullshit, and y'all bid. Girl, I can't.
And when it was time to receive their return on investment, they say Cesar Pena's check started bouncing and he stopped answering their messages. And that's when the lawsuit started. And so did the investigations.
I never thought I'd be doing investments in real estate.
But Augie Rios says he believed in the vision.
We've helped so many people, not just regular people, but celebrities, athletes, executives.
He had never met Cesar Pena, but when Pena appeared on The Breakfast Club,
We help so many people, not just regular people, celebrities, athletes, executives. Now, you name dropping those people to get the regular people hyped the fuck up is what you're doing to want to invest. Because if celebrities think that this is legit, then hey, I think I could pour my money into it too as a regular person. How have y'all helped them? See, that's what be killing me, because it's something I'm thinking about, because y'all know I always go on my little hairstyle rants, because it's somebody on Instagram that I follow, and she always trying to solicit people to learn how to do hair a natural way, a different way. But she never shows. She says she's helped thousands of women, but where are the thousands of reviews? If you've helped that many people, where are they to say that you helped? Why are you just giving us your word? It's the similar thing with what DJ Envy is doing here. Like, where are all of the people that you say you helped? Why they haven't come to the front and said that you helped them? You see what I'm saying? And I just feel like DJ Envy's full of shit, honestly. And I mean, that's really all to it. He's full of shit. I can't take it. Like, girl, what? Like, where are the people? Where are the faces? Where are their reviews? Where are their videos? Where are their products? Where is something to show for it? Because y'all ain't got nothing. And even with this scandal going on, this is the gag for me. Even with this Ponzi scheme and stuff going on, those people still haven't come to the front and say, I got my money. Because if y'all help so many people, why they ain't even saying, well, I got mine. I don't know what happened with them, but I got mine. We don't even got those people saying they at least got theirs. So ain't no way you've been a part of this project, scheme, whatever, for over a year or so, and you were unaware that people that invested in it on behalf of you, sir, didn't get their fucking money. Like, come on now, let's make it make sense. And I really want a court of law to see through the BS. He just got him a fire attorney, and I bet you that motherfucker well connected too. Somebody about owe him a favor. So scratch my back, I scratch yours. Okay, my client's a victim here. Hello? I can't.
Club promoting his from start to flip company. He thought DJ Envy's endorsement was stamp of approval. He owns a custom car shop in New Jersey, and DJ Envy was one of his clients.
I had a couple extra bucks. I wanted to see if I could invest into something, and I thought it would be the right opportunity.
He also thought it was the right move because they were hosting seminars around the country about this.
If you want to learn more about real estate, I want to see you at our next seminar.
October 2022, Rio says he gave Pena $100,000 for a flip project. Here's a sample.
That ain't flip a damn thing. How are you flipping? In order to buy these raggedy homes and really flip them, in my opinion, and y'all clue me in, keep me honest, you would have to do some type of upgrades, change it, remodel it, do something for it to be worth the sale to somebody else, is what I would assume. So I'm just like, girl, what?
contract. Many of them look the same. He promised investors that they get a 20 to 45% return on investment within 5 months.
Not in
This
5
contract
months.
says, quote, once the
I'm not even in real estate and know that you can't turn that type of investment that fast in my personal. It's probably going to take you 5 months just to get, you know, the building up to code and do what you need to do for you to even sell it. You can't predict when a property is going to sell. You know what I'm saying? So why did y'all even allow somebody to give you something and mislead you? See, that's what happens. A lot of people get played because they be looking for quick turnarounds and quick results. You know what I'm saying? It's giving a bit of lazy because y'all want somebody else to do it for y'all instead of y'all taking the time out to like invest. And you could have saved yourself hundreds of thousands of dollars instead of handing it over to him. And you could have figured out a way to gain more without even spending as much, but not on no scheme and stuff, you know?
property is sold, investor will be entitled to a return plus interest payment of $30,000. The total repayment to investor shall be $130,000.
And then that's when the fan, after about 5 or 6 months, when I was supposed to get my money back, it was about May of this year. And that's when everything started coming out.
In contact with Pena got spotty.
Girl,
Finally got in contact with Caesar.
These people.
And he comes by my shop and he writes me 2 checks. One check was for $100,000 and one check was for $36,000. He told me to deposit the $36,000 check and to hold off on the $100,000. So I did deposit the $36,000 check. That check cleared. About a week later, he told me to deposit the $100,000 check. I deposited that check and that check bounced.
It's spelled out in this federal criminal complaint filed early October 2023. It says, quote, that starting at least in or around 2017, Pena began accepting investments from individual investors for the alleged purchase, remodel, and sale of specific real estate projects in New Jersey and other states. The purpose of the investment promised interest payments and the time frame for repayment, but rather than using the victim's investments as promised, Pena engaged in a Ponzi-like scheme wherein he commingled investors' money and used new victims' investments to pay off prior investors and cover personal expenditures. Rio says that he knew something was wrong when Pena showed up to a shop with a book bag full of jewelry one day.
He opened up a book bag and he took out 2 chains and a bracelet. And he says, take this, until I can pay you back. After the jewelry got dropped off, I let it die down for a little bit, maybe a week or 2, and I began texting him again, and that's when I kind of lost contact.
Nigel Chamberlain went through the same dealings, but on a bigger scale.
A total of $835,000.
800.
He's a real estate.
800. Whew. $835,000. First of all, it's y'all having that type of money to play around with anyway when you investing. Investing is a gamble. Okay, so whether it was them or somebody else, you were still gambling on that. But at the same time, you invested in the wrong one too. For $835,000. I wouldn't play with nobody with that. I just wouldn't play.
Real estate broker and investor who met Pena at one of his seminars in Atlanta last year. He gave him money to flip 3 properties in Hawthorne, Patterson, and Maplewood, New Jersey.
I sent a close friend of mine to Jersey.
And I just want to say this. If you're already an investor with $835,000, how did you not read in between the lines to see that this man was full of shit, even reading the contracts and stuff? I would expect you having more money to be a bit more smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got no attorneys and nobody that could have looked into that for you. You was just blindly putting your money somewhere. Ooh, bitch.
Jersey to check the progress of the houses. 4 months after I invested.
He says nothing has been done. According to court records, Pena sent the same contract that Chamberlain got to dozens of people for the same properties, some of which, according to this complaint, he didn't own. It says he collected approximately $5 million to flip this Manchester Avenue property. He got the money from different investors. Quote, in and around June and July 2023, Warehouse LLC sold a property for $550,000. We're told none of the victims knew about this None of them received a return on investment. Prior to investing so much money, did you look at some of those records and say, wait a minute, there are multiple people attached to these properties?
I looked at the contracts, I signed them, they looked okay. I'm not a lawyer, of course, but I've seen multiple contracts and everything appeared to be okay. I was lax in doing business the regular way because I'm figuring Caesar was legit based on DJ Envy.
And that's the multi-million-dollar.
It's always given based on DJ Envy. Listen, I'm with this person right here in the comments that says anybody that thinks Envy is not involved is crazy. Most people only invested because Envy signed off on it. I'm sorry, there has to be a level of accountability because, as I said, you can't be over here marketing for people to invest and people investing on behalf of your stupid ass. And you're not checking to make sure that they're receiving what they're supposed to receive. So I feel like for a whole year plus, you knew people was not getting their money. You knew. Period. I'm sorry. I can't.
Dollar question. What did DJ Envy know and when? This is what he said on the Breakfast Club a few weeks ago.
I did these seminars and brought industry professionals to all these seminars, whether it was real estate agents from different markets, contractors, conventional lenders, hard money lenders. I even brought auction.com to actually show people how to purchase houses online. That's what I wanted to do for my people. Now, Caesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel.
I'm not letting him get away with this.
Self-proclaimed real estate guru Tony the Closer has been watching this.
How the fuck did you not know? People that know you personally. You done sat up there and said, we got celebrities. We have athletes. We have executives. We have these people. We have those people over there too. So if you got all of these people that's investing, Caesar don't know them motherfuckers. And they sure don't know him, but they know you. And you mean to tell me that ain't nobody reach out to you? All this promoting you've been doing on the damn radio, ain't nobody reach out to you? Girl, I can't with the lies.
Fold from the very beginning, inviting victim after victim to tell their story on his popular social media platforms. Jose Rodriguez was one of them who says that he invested $150,000 into a separate real estate platform called Flip to Dow with Pena and DJ Envy last summer.
The marketing and promotion didn't add up to what he was doing. It was because I had to give him 25% of the profit no matter what he was doing.
It captured so much attention that DJ Envy himself went live with.
See, that's the other thing. I'm sorry, y'all got to pause again. That's the other thing for me, though. Because that man that just finished speaking, I believe he's called the Credit Guy. And he did a video, and I showed you guys this like a week or so ago, where he was going in on DJ Envy because DJ Envy is suing him and his wife for whatever reason. But DJ Envy wanted to get partial ownership of his company without pretty much doing any work or even investing in the company. It was going to be give me partial ownership as I promote you on the airwaves of iHeartRadio. And I feel like that's abuse of power. And I feel like that's just abuse of a network's name. You know what I'm saying? And trademark and all of that, in my opinion, like, you can't guarantee that. Like, how do you know that's something they would even support? Who do you think you are to buy into somebody else's business and then use our station as some type of collateral or something like, I'll use it for, you can get free promotion and this, that, and the other. Then you didn't even fulfill that. So while we over here talk about the Ponzi scheme and whatever else, what about the direct business he had with this man that he has yet to address, clear up, or anything? And he thinks pushing out these lawsuits is going to make people cease from discussing him. Absolutely not. Tony the Closer is like, I don't give a damn about none of that. Okay, we still on your head. And obviously this man is being sued. The Credit Guy don't give a damn either. You trying to silence people from talking and they're going to continue to talk. And it's like, okay, all right. So that right there says a lot to me with this particular case here.
Tony the Closer to clear his name.
Has anybody ever gave me $1, a dime, a nickel, a quarter, $100, $1,000, $100,000?
No, I don't give a fuck if they gave you any money, because that's like a person to me being in a vehicle with somebody that's riding around with, let's say, crack. And you may never even do crack. Crack is whack. I make too much money to ever do that. And like, okay. But if you get caught up and the police catch you, chances are you're going to be charged guilty by association. You were found in the vehicle with a said person that had said drugs, drug paraphernalia, whatever the case is. You probably gonna get similar charges, unless there's a way that you get a great attorney and they probably can get this all cleared up for you. But for the most part, it's like, girl, it's been so many men that have been guilty of association and just being at the wrong place at the wrong time and just being around somebody. So I just kind of feel like, no, like you still guilty. You over there talking about, did I get money? No, you ain't have to get no money, but you participated in this. So I feel like I mean, if he don't go to jail, that's the decision that they choose to make on whether he goes to jail or not. But I do feel like he definitely should suffer some heavy consequences behind that. Okay. If they decided to charge him, that's just what they charge. And then you paid all that money for your attorney. So let him figure out how to get your ass out of it. Okay. But obviously he went ahead and lawyered up so he could prevent himself from even going into jail at all. But I don't trust it. I don't believe him.
$500,000, $1 million, not one person. Because I'm making my business not to take money from nobody. Because I honestly did this to help my people. And it's not nobody else.
Nah, you made it your business not to take no money from nobody, because in case this shit blow up, you ain't got to say that you ever saw or touched or seen the money at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had no dealings with it. So it would be on Caesar. You see what I'm like? So it's like, it was a method to the madness.
That can say that they did. I'm not part of those deals. I'm not part of anything that goes on.
But Tony the Closer says it was a move to distance himself from Pena.
This is egregious. It's disgusting. There's many people that, you know, believed in what he was preaching. And here's the unfortunate part. It puts a stain on the entire real estate industry, because there are many legitimate real estate professionals that are out here teaching and educating without taking advantage of their people.
It's led to a number of lawsuits filed against Pena and his wife, Jen, naming DJ Envy, who later sued Tony the Closer for defamation. We spoke to DJ Envy's attorney, Massimo D'Angelo, by phone. He said, quote, that DJ Envy and the other investors and the victims want to know what happened, and that's the inflection point. Just to say these investors thought Cesar Pena was associated with DJ Envy is a misnomer, so you can't attach liability. Cesar Pena confirmed in his own video that DJ Envy played no part in any of these.
Wait, just to say these investors thought Cesar was associated with Envy is a misnomer? What do you mean it's a misnomer? What do you mean? See, now I gotta... I never even heard that word before. Misnomer, a wrong or inaccurate name or designation, a wrong and accurate name to use is a misnomer. Listen, sir, I don't think it's wrong or inaccurate for people to assume that Cesar was associated with Envy when they have properly positioned themselves on multiple platforms as though they are partners. So am I missing something here? Because that's not making, like, girl, what? Girl, I couldn't be the judge and let him play in my face like this now.
Other real estate venture deals that he had going, end quote.
DJ Envy has never been in the room with me in any of these transactions for these 20 lawsuits. My wife was never in the room with me. My brother was never in the room with me. All of this falls on me.
I don't believe nothing he's saying. He ain't trying to make no enemies out of the people that's close to him.
As for Pena, we reached out to him for a comment. He wrote us saying, quote, let me clear it by my attorney. But no response after that. He has been vocal, though, on social media. This was his latest dialogue just a few days ago.
If I owe somebody, I owe somebody. Nobody is here to lie or whatever. I owe you, you sue me, or court of law will work this out, whatever it is, right? But now all these people putting this energy behind this machine, putting this energy. Whatever I am responsible for, I am responsible for. And if I hurt anybody in any way, made their life difficult, I apologize.
Cesar Pena was arrested and charged on October 18th for one count of wire fraud. He's out right now on a $1 million bond with electronic monitoring. It's important to note, too, that DJ Envy has not been charged with anything, and the lawsuits filed against him, he's pushing for those to get dismissed. His attorney also wants us to clear up something that's been circulating. As far as those federal investigators allegedly raiding the iHeart radio studios in New York City, they say that never happened and it's untrue. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter.
All right, so y'all just heard that. Let me check out the comments real quick before we head up out of here, but I wanted to watch that to see what it was really giving. Okay, so let's see. They're saying the bigger questions for me would be, what due diligence did Envy do before partnering and putting his name that he built behind this man? Why did he trust him? And also, we know, as Envy knows, people will trust someone based on an endorsement of someone they trust. So he has some responsibility to take here, or am I tripping? You ain't tripping at all, baby. Someone says, I still want to know where these everyday people were getting these amounts of cash from. It's not adding up. All right. Child, somebody said for 835,000, he could have bought and flipped his houses himself. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Somebody says gullible folks, ain't no real estate investment bringing you 30 to 45% in less than 6 months of enrollment. It takes over 5 to 6 months to renovate. Thank you. And I'm not even in it. Thank you. Okay. It takes over 5 to 6 months to renovate sometimes. Folks need to start reading blueprints of every policy agreement before jumping into contracts. All right. That is crazy. Girl, anyone registered with the state, whether investing, insurance, real estate, knows that advertising is just as regulated as the company. DJ Envy was the advertising arm of the business and is liable. All caps, and Power 105 allowed it under their roof. They may be culpable as well. The getaway driver is just as guilty as the bank robber, even though he didn't actually rob the bank. And that is exactly what I was saying about the whole finding some items or whatever, drugs or whatever in the car. That's the same thing. So for people to be like, Envy had nothing to do with it, stop with these two clowns. DJ Envy keeps saying, I was doing this for my people. Sir, you and your homeboy robbed your people. What people? Because you always trying to flash what you got, Haki. I can't. But those were some of the comments. And it seemed like we all on one accord. All right, let me see what this last one says. That 500,000 purchase DJ Envy did was done by him, so investors can ask Envy, do you have skin in the game with Caesar? And could honestly answer yes. That purchase was done so potential investors felt comfortable investing. It was used as a marketing tool and as a movie prop. He goes on to say, in addition, that school image and Envy statement of investing in it back in November 2019 was used at all the seminars and put on the big screens at the seminars to show the attendees he was invested with Caesar. I personally saw this at one of the seminars I attended. At the end of those seminars where the breakout sessions occurred, you could go up to Envy and or Caesar to speak about investing directly with them. The school purchase was used as a marketing and advertising tool to create a natural byproduct for investors to ask about investment availability and lure in future investments. Excuse me. This is why Envy did not take any actions when the school should have been completed in 1 year, November 2020. And to this day, it has not had any work done on it. October 2023. The school served its purpose, which was not to be built, but rather create more investors seeking out investments with Envy and Caesar. Envy is not a victim. Rather, he is a co-conspirator. Listen, this person is reading down, because when you read in between the lines, it's not adding up. And you can cry wolf and you can cry victim all you want to. But when people read in between these lines, baby, that's not what is giving at all. I can't take it. You over there promoting everything and heavily involved, talking about your partner this, your partner that. But then when it's time to get down to the wire, you want to sit up there and disassociate yourself and act like you're not connected and you ain't got no responsibility and you ain't doing it, and that's all on him. And Caesar, you killing me softly by getting up there saying that DJ Envy was not there when money was distributed and this and that. It don't matter, okay? It don't matter with these beige people. Y'all need to, across the board. Okay. He was affiliated. He's in trouble. That's really just how it should go. But that's all that I have at this time. I want you guys to go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything that we just discussed and watched when it came down to Caesar and DJ Envy with the reporting from the Shade Room. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.